We have lived in this house for 20 years. And within the last probably 5 or 6, we've really been talking about getting new windows. And we just really didn't even know where to start. So, we started watching TV and, seeing different advertisements. They were breaking down between the double panes, was cracking up. I mean, it was just breaking. Mm-hmm. And the screens, they were coming out of the frame and they were just like shredding. We couldn't even have the windows open. One screen that we had, we used to have a German Shepherd, and he pushed on it and it fell out and it broke. Couldn't get it fixed. Another fact is that we live in a modular home, and you can't usually buy standard size windows and stuff. So when I called B Windows and asked them, they were like, oh yeah, we can work with whatever you have. And that was another big selling point, because I knew it was quality and I knew that it would work. I like the fact that it's a family-run company. And I like the fact that Mr. Farber was from Purdue, because I graduated from Purdue. And so I knew he had to be a good guy. I like his commercials, it just kind of really puts you at ease. We were really happy about it. August 26th. In about 3 hours, they had them all installed. It was perfect. We had been looking at windows for a long time. B Windows just kept popping up, and I talked to a lot of people that I work with, and most of them recommended B Windows too. So when we had a sales rep come in, she was very well informed. She went through every little aspect of it, like the colors and whether or not we wanted blinds in them or anything else. She also gave us some options to save some money on the windows. Mm-hmm. She said it would take about 4 to 6 weeks, and I think it was just like 4 weeks, and they called a week ahead of time to come in and put the windows in. They were efficient. They were very good craftsmen. And they cleaned up after themselves, and they even polished the windows before they left. My husband and I talked about, well, should we get window coverings? And I said, I want to just enjoy the windows the way they look. We've left the curtains off just because it brings so much light into our house. We also noticed that our air conditioning, a lot of times our house never seemed very cool. Mm-hmm. And I know it was because of our old windows, because now with our B Windows, it's sealed up. Our air conditioner doesn't run all the time. I'm looking forward to winter, because our windows were so bad that we could feel cold air all the time. So I'm looking forward to the winter, knowing that I'm not going to be cold. And I'm ecstatic about the fact that they are double hung windows, so I don't have to go outside and clean them. I would absolutely recommend B, because they just were so thorough. They told us everything we wanted to know and more, things we hadn't even thought about. And the incentives that they offered us, I couldn't turn them down. I just thought, this is great. Something that would have cost us $3,000 or $4,000 more, we got to take off of our bill. And I feel like it was one of the best things that I've ever purchased for my house. I had no qualms about it. I knew I was getting great service. And I've already told people about how much I enjoy my B Windows.